best saved for later.
With Jay Zawaski.
That man ate all our shrimp and 2 plastic lobsters.
And Rick Camp.
Out the mist came a beast more stomach than man.
Welcome into another edition of the I'm Fat podcast, brought to you by our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. I am Rick Camp, alongside fellow fat Jay Zawaski. And Jay, it's been a week. I feel like it's been a busy week for the two of us. Like, lots of things going on, but still able to find things to talk about for this week. I know I had a few different experiences, even if they weren't necessarily directly food ones, to be able to contribute this week. So
yeah, we've got some exciting food news as well from the, well, maybe not for you because it's peanut butter is involved. Yeah. We got a great food review, a great restaurant review that we want to share, and a whole lot more. So do us a favor and make sure if you're watching us on YouTube, you hit the like button for us. That's youtube.com/I'mFatPodcast. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that good stuff at I'mFatPod. Email us, I'mFatPod@gmail.com. Voicemail 708-858-3314. And we've got merch at I'mFatMerch.com. I think that covers pretty much all the bases, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like oddly on top of it to start the show for
I know.
us.
Maybe we're better just like sitting down and just doing it instead of the 25-minute discussion we usually have. We had to kind of rush onto the air today because I had a little errand I had to run, and I got sidetracked by a nosy neighbor, so I was kind of up to the last minute here. So thanks for being with us, and let's get right to it. So this weekend, went up to, actually, Micah and Leah, our friends, have a cottage up in Bridgman, Michigan, and Addie and her friends wanted to go, so we drove halfway, met them halfway between because they were already there. So we went to Weco Beach, hung out there for a little bit, in Sawyer, Michigan, and then after Hope and I dropped Daddy off and they all left for the cottage, we went to Greenbush Brewing Company in Sawyer, Michigan. Yes, definitely. It goes without saying. Yeah. We got there kind of towards the end of the night, so I was a little bit bummed because the barbecue was out for the day.
That's rough.
But it's also the sign of a good place, right? Like, you know that they're not just going to freeze a bunch of stuff and give it to you. You know, you're going to get fresh food, and if it's gone, it's gone. I think that's how a good barbecue place operates.
Okay.
So I got the fried chicken sandwich, which is a fried chicken breast, lettuce, tomato, sweet hot pickles, which I skipped because I can't bring myself to like pickles, even though I've tried, and a honey drizzle on a brioche bun. There's that. And
that looks good.
It was really good. And of course, I got the Cajun mashed potatoes on the side there.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, and a nice mash, but yeah, and a nice diet IBC, which I haven't had in some time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, man, this was good. So the tender was kind of reminiscent of the Fry the Coop tender, like in terms of the size. So it was basically a giant tender for the sandwich, but it took up most of the bun and was definitely filling. And you could see there's some overlap on both sides there. But a really nice crisp on the bun, actually really solid, like lettuce and tomato, which I would typically take off, but it looked so fresh. It looked kind of farm to table, so I ate it, and it was great. This was 5 stars, and then Hope got it's like a big skillet of mac and cheese, which was great, but they had this barbecue sauce, and I'm not going to say this right. Maybe you can help me. It's like JOIQUE sauce.
Joik?
I don't know how else you would say that.
Like Joik Bell, the former running back?
Yes, exactly. Right. So they call it Joik sauce. So it's like a Jamaican style wing sauce that they sell. And we put this on the mac and cheese, and it was just killer. It was so good, so delicious. I want to see how they describe it. They were basically just call it a Jamaican hot sauce. But man, was it delicious and really... You know, mac and cheese is kind of mac and cheese, no matter how gourmet you try to make it.
Yeah.
But just adding that Joik barbecue sauce to it made it awesome. Really cool atmosphere in there. Families, in there, but kind of like a heavy metal vibe to the place a little bit.
Okay.
If you know the band Red Fang, they were playing like pretty much all their music all night. But if you're out in the a little bit beyond New Buffalo, in Sawyer, Michigan. It's Greenbush Brewing Company, 5885 Sawyer Road in Sawyer, Michigan. Cool little, lake town, beach town. That's still, I would think, pretty residential, but they've got a nice little downtown with the Greenbush, and then there's the Sawyer farm market, which is like an open air grocery store, and then they've got like a trinkety part to it too. So if Buc-ee's was homegrown in a small Michigan town, like if you shrunk Buc-ee's down like 90%, that's kind of what the Sawyer market's like. So really cool, great day, great experience, and it's nice to be in August and say it's too cold to be at the beach. Yeah. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the nice trends of this week. It was the trade-off of, well, your air quality is going to be trash, but it's going to be in the 70s for the high. So, like, that was at least something that was, I'll take the trade-off because, like, one thing I did this week is I got to go golfing for the first time this year. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. So, was out at Pinecrest in Huntley with Steve and a couple other buddies, and man, just for one, the golfing experience. Also, like, when not every one of your shots is a complete disaster, like that's what mine usually is.
Yeah. So
just to shoot a little bit better, you just feel better. But when you're not profusely sweating,
yeah,
it makes it it makes it like much more fun. And also, just like when you're golfing, food and drinks are better.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just getting a hot dog a few holes in was great. Jello shots seem like a bad idea most of the time. Great when you're on the golf course. Like, high noons, solid normally, fantastic on the course. And also, like, we need more fats back in golf. Especially, like, thinking about that especially on the PGA Tour. I get that now everybody's in shape, just like it's other sports and whatever. But we need somebody back. Like Craig Stadler, like a Craig Stadler type, yes.
Yeah.
Not a Fuzzy Zeller type. Don't need that. But, like, Craig Stadler, just anybody else would be nice to have representation back on the tour where we used to have. Oddly, we're talking about better representation in golf previously than now.
Yeah, right. No kidding. Lebowski 5 says Patrick Reed. I'm looking at Patrick Reed.
He's also
chubby, but not fat.
And he's also, like, apparently not a likable dude.
Okay. He just kind of looks like a dick. I don't know much about him, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, John Daly was also probably not the greatest guy in the world, but was our representation out there, and just the whole vibe of the guy was just all about fatness and gluttony. But you're right about, like, food being better on the golf course. I truly contend Nature Valley granola bars would not exist without golfers. Like, because all it is a big bag of crumbs.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when you're on the course, it's got that, like, mix of, like, salt and sweet. And if you're a little bit hungry, you can have one of those, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Like, maybe you're not ready for the mid-round hot dog just yet. I always am, for the record.
Right.
But normies may not be. And those Nature Valley granola bars are always there in the beer cart to help you get there. And I always say, like, a bag of pretzels to start the round. Like, it's always good to have those sort of things. But, man, like, is there any better feeling than when you're golfing and then around the turn comes the beer cart?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the best.
Yeah.
For so many reasons. But just, like, refreshment is coming your way.
Yes.
And maybe there's a Snickers in there. Maybe there's a granola bar. Maybe there's a little something more. But, man, I think that's the best part of the round. Aside from the one decent shot I hit every time I play.
Yes.
The beer cart coming around I'm always like, over here.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I want yet, but I'll decide by the time she gets here.
Yeah, exactly. we were doing a scramble, and it was one of those where my goal was to have a shot used. throughout the day.
Yeah.
And there were actually quite a few of mine used, which was kind of cool for me, but also a sign that we weren't going to win. Because if that many of my shots are being used, we were definitely not going to win. And we didn't. We were respectable, like upper end of the middle of the pack, but still had a blast. And just getting back out on a golf course. Now it's like, oh, I would like to do that again. Yes. Also, golfing is like one of those for me where I like doing it, but when I haven't gone yet for the year, I don't quite have the itch to the extent that some people do. So if I don't, it's like, oh, okay. But now that I have, I'm like, all right, I want to go again.
Yeah. See, that's once you get out there, the itch kind of hits you. And like we had the CHGO golf outing last month and it was great. And then we got another one coming up in August. Spots open, by the way, if you're interested, allchgo.com. But I like when you get out there early, it almost sets the tone for your whole summer.
Yeah.
That I do want to start playing more.
Yeah.
Because I do enjoy it. I do have a bit of a hot take on golf though.
Okay.
18 holes too many. Like by 15, I'm like, I'm good.
You are gonna like Happy Gilmore too, then.
Oh, good. Okay. But maybe it's just the frustration of, okay, yes, we've used a couple of my shots, but now I'm starting to get fatigued and I'm becoming less valuable. And the frustration of the 90% bad shots starts to pile up. And you're just like, I suppose if you like, I hear about like Michael Jordan played 36 holes today. I can't even fathom playing 36 holes of golf. Oh my God. That's like an 8-hour day.
And then an NBA game.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just to make it interesting for people.
Right.
But yeah, I love getting out there, and I'm like you, man, especially on a scramble. Like I just don't want. I've always said this. My goal in golf is to be good enough to not annoy the people I'm golfing with.
Exactly.
That's it. I don't want. Oh God, we gotta go find Jay's ball again. We'll meet you over there.
Yeah.
For the most part, can hit them somewhat straight, and fine. And they're not like. I think I've gotten to the point now where they're not like on the other fairway anymore, which is an improvement. But yeah, scrambles are great because they're just everyone has fun. The best golfers get to play the best golf. They get their shots used the most.
Yep.
Yeah. Last year we finished last in our CHGO outing, but we got a little prize for it.
Yes, we did. We were the most honest team.
Yes.
And we got a big box of balls.
Yes.
Which
the very forgiving noodles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
High quality.
Yeah. Hey man, I don't care. Like it matters with me, right? Like, oh, you should use a Pro V1. Why? It doesn't. Yeah. It's.
I know
not good
the
enough
fact
for it to
that
matter.
the only balls that I lost in this round were purely out of laziness. Because it was like the other three guys were in the fairway. It was going to be enough of where none of us really had it off the tee. I'm like, you know what? I've gotten through like 7 holes and I haven't lost a ball yet.
Yeah.
We're good.
I count on losing probably 6 per round.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my calculation. So if I come home with I'll usually go with what, 12 come in a box or 16? I think it's 12. Yeah, it doesn't. So if I come home with something of my dozen remaining, it's been a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I have one.
Yeah.
Hey, this was an original that I intended to play with today, and it's still here when I'm done.
Yes.
Good day. But yeah, I just want to get out there more. I think you just have to, the more you play, the better you get, theoretically. Mm-hmm. Have I talked about the show Stick on this show yet, by the way? It's on Apple TV. It's Owen Wilson, Mark Maron. The story is that Owen Wilson, is a former pro, and I don't want to spoil it because there's like a plot twist, but like for various reasons, his life went off track, and he lost the game. It became kind of a laughing stock, like became like a viral meme. But he's working as a pro at a golf club, and he sees this kid golfing, like this young, like teenage kid golfing, and he's like, "This is gonna be my protege. I'm gonna take him under my wing." And it's like that whole story. It's good. It's like a Ted Lasso-y kind of a thing where there's There's some serious parts to it, but most episodes you're gonna leave feeling good about things. And
Nice.
it was a good show. Timothy Oliphant's in it. Did you ever see A Man Named Otto with Tom Hanks?
No.
Okay. Well, people that have his neighbor, the Hispanic woman that's his neighbor, is in the show as well. So if you're looking for something kind of low maintenance to watch and you can kind of not have to stress about it, stick on Apple TV. We really enjoyed it. Hope loved it. She couldn't care less about golf, but she really liked the show. We got through it in like 10 days. So just nice 23-minute episodes.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a TV funk. So I don't know if it's just like lack of new things coming out right now or what, but just like we have like kind of different stuff. Like Sam's seen Ginny and Georgia, and now we're watching that together. But like outside of that, the like most interesting thing we watched recently was that did you watch the Amy Bradley thing on Netflix? It's like the woman that disappeared off a cruise ship.
Oh, that sounds
and they literally don't, they still, and this happened like 20 years ago, and they still don't know if she's dead or alive.
Dang.
Yeah, but there is like tangible reason to think that she could still be alive. It is. If like true crime's your thing,
it is.
It's like I want to say like 45-minute episodes and incredibly interesting.
Nice.
Also,
I'll check that out.
You might not ever, if you have a cruise coming up, don't watch it.
Honestly, dude, I have zero interest in a cruise.
Yeah.
I just don't I'd rather go to Mexico or go to California or go to Disney. Like I get the sea is dark and full of terrors, man. And then people get like one guy has diarrhea on the boat and everyone gets it. Like it's just not like the odds are it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be patient zero. You know, like you ever see those signs at the pool where it's like if you had diarrhea within the last 3 weeks, you can't swim. Brother, I would never be able to swim in life.
Right.
There's 3 weeks. Right. You mean 3 hours?
Right.
Because I'm still not clear, but I'm going in anyway. I have a bidet. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Cruises are not. I honestly think like if someone's like, you want a cruise, I'd still be kind of.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like a really. Not to be like snooty, but like kind of a high end cruise liner. Like, but I've seen the video, like the Carnival cruise, where like the thing's on fire. There's like a guy with a garden hose. It's like, what's happening?
Yeah, it's not a great time, especially on Netflix for cruise enthusiasts, because there's like this Amy Bradley one, and then there's the one about the poop cruise too.
Oh God. That sounds entertaining. As long as I'm not on it.
Yes.
I'm in. Yeah.
Although with Sam and I thinking about different options for like a honeymoon type deal, we were kind of considering a cruise, and now we're kind of like,
Perhaps we found this show for a reason.
Yeah.
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 Oh man. On the TV thing too, like I have just been, I mean, for obvious reasons, like I'm 2 seasons behind on The Bear.
Yeah.
Because I just haven't had the headspace for something heavy.
Sure.
Or like, I guess demanding to the viewer. Mm-hmm. Like we're about halfway through Andor, the new season of Andor, and we just have kind of like haven't watched in a few weeks. And by the time Hope and I are ready to settle down and like watch TV at night, 9:30, and we're both. Yeah. I'm in bed at 10:30 every night now, man. This is it. I'm an old man. I'm like friends out. I was out till 3 a.m. Like, no, never.
Yeah, I can stay up later than Sam, but it's good. It's probably for the best that she's like pushing me towards trying to get to bed a little earlier, because I would be up till like midnight or 1, like fairly consistently if I was left to my own devices. But it's honestly probably good that I'm not.
Yes, that you're approaching 40.
Yeah.
So it's almost over for you too, buddy. I hate to bring it to you. Just
it feels like it's been over in that regard.
Well, do yourself a favor before you go to bed. Head over to Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, 628 South Roselle Road in Schaumburg. Yeah, we tell you all the time about the I'm Fat Burger, the I'm Fat Grilled Cheese, the I'm Fat Pizza. They're all great. We guarantee if you like this show, you're going to like the I'm Fat line of products. There's no doubt about it. We designed it with you in mind, listener, 100%. But everything at Fredo's is outstanding. We always recommend the mozzarella sticks, whether they're their standard mozzarella sticks, which are still probably 6-7 inch long, pretty girthy.
Yeah.
Or you get the giant 13-inch mozzarella sticks on the weekends, whatever you're into. But even if you're not feeling like a fat for some reason, you want to get a salad, you want to get some grilled chicken, they've got everything you need at Fredo's Culinary Kitchen. So go check them out, 628 South Roselle Road, Fredo'sPizza.com. Use the code I'm Fat, and you'll save 10% on your order every time. And they do offer catering, Fredo'sCatering.com for all the info there if you're getting ready for anniversary, graduation, whatever it might be. Fredo's is your place for catering. Rick used it for his wedding. I use it for a family party. Home runs each time. And never hesitate to hire Fredo's for your catering needs.
Right. All right. A couple things from the ice cream world.
Okay.
So I get home and Sam had gotten a bunch of stuff from Target, and it included strawberry shortcake ice cream.
Ooh.
From Breyers. And was very excited about this. I will say, good. Like it's not going to be bad. It's Breyers, and it's trying to be the strawberry shortcake. Will say, could use more of the crumbles.
That's what I was going to ask. Are the crumbles in it? Because it looks like it on the picture.
Yeah, it looks more plentiful in the picture than it is in the actual thing.
Yeah.
Like it almost feels like it's an accident when you get them in the real thing, because they're like, if I want it to be like the Good Humor strawberry shortcake, which for those of you just listening to the podcast, that's what it is. It's Breyers with Good Humor, and it shows like the strawberry shortcake bar that you think of. And like the strawberry ice cream is very good, and I think that is pretty darn close, if not right on, for what the ice cream part tastes like. But you need more of the texture, because like that is what makes those things.
Well, that's what makes it the strawberry shortcake. And in every bite you take of a strawberry shortcake Good Humor bar, the dominant thing are the crumbles.
Right. Yeah, it can't be like a couple per bite.
Yeah.
That it has to be more than that. And I guess maybe, I don't know, blending it in, I don't know how ridiculous the amount would have to be for that to be the case, but man, it needs a little bit more. If they're gonna do this is what we're going for here, then you need a little bit more there, but also still good.
Did it feel like they threw a bunch into a mixer and just mixed it up and turned out like, or do you think it's like intentionally kind of skimped?
Probably not intentionally.
Okay.
Like I'm sure they're like, okay, let's just put some of these in here. Okay, that's what they got on there. Yeah. Okay, we got the strawberry flavor. People think strawberry. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
I think it was just like not thinking hard enough about it.
Well, it's like inspired by, right? But like, and that's why people are like, why didn't you like the Little Debbie ice creams? Because I thought they were all going to be ice cream with Little Debbie's ground up in them. Mm-hmm. That's what I was looking forward to. And when I saw the Swiss cake roll and the oatmeal cream pie one, I was so excited. And then again, they were fine.
Yeah.
But I was expecting like glory on a spoon, and that was not the case.
Right. It's almost like the difference between how this is done in terms of ice cream when it's from other ice cream products, as opposed to chips with meat flavors. Mm-hmm. Like when it's chips with meat flavors, we want the opposite, where we don't want the actual meat. We want the seasoning of the meat. Where for the ice cream, we want the actual thing in there. We're more literal with our ice cream than we are with our chips.
Yes, give me a hint of chicken and chicken in a biscuit.
Yes.
I don't want it to taste like a ground up chicken.
Yes. And now that's a visual everybody has.
Just stuffed into a Pringles can.
Yes.
On the ice cream front, by the way, I have tried, I saw this the other day in Target, don't have a picture, but the Ben & Jerry's Sundae which is the cookie Vermonster. So what this is, it is basically, from what I can tell, milk and cookies ice cream. But they put like a whipped topping on it.
Yeah.
And then like some chocolate crumbles. Mm-hmm. You know, it didn't really do it for me.
Really?
I thought that I was going to like the sundae a lot more. But basically, once you're through that initial layer of the cream, it's just a normal pint of ice cream, which is really good. I love the Vermonster / cookies, milk and cookies is great. But I don't know. I think I like the idea of the core is better than the sundae.
Okay.
I see what they're trying to do, but it just didn't. I thought that it didn't have a ton of flavor.
Yeah.
On the cream, the whip, they call it the fudge swirled whip topping.
Okay.
It was not fudge swirled. It was vanilla.
Yeah.
And it had little like the flat chocolate chips, like that are mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Yes.
That was in there. And then once you got through, which is maybe 3 or 4 bites, maybe 5 or 6 if you're a normie.
Yeah.
Then you just had like a third of a pint of ice cream. Okay. So not a third, 2/3 of a pint of ice cream.
Yeah.
But solid, but not right home about it, you know.
Yeah. Boy, we're kind of Debbie Downers here on the
I know.
ice cream front.
I know. Well, I can give. It's true. My cat has feline AIDS. All right, I tried something new that was good.
Hold on, I have one more ice cream.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just
right.
an observation.
My bad.
I feel like, you know how there's always the trends of
Yes.
like what's going to be the newest thing? I think root beer ice cream might be the new thing.
I'm not mad about it, but you're correct. It is
Yeah.
the trendy ice cream right now.
Yeah, because I remember I just saw that like Cold Stone is going to have some root beer ice cream stuff.
Yeah.
And then also when Sam and I took Shane out to downtown Naperville to go to Gordon Ramsay's, and we went to Jenny's, he had the root beer ice cream at Jenny's and loved it.
I got to get there and try that and get a shake of it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But I talked recently about the Trader Joe's root beer float ice cream bars.
Yes.
And then they've got the Barks, like, I don't know what you call it. Like, you know how the Italian ice is in like the triangular tube?
Yes.
They have Barks root beer float of that too.
Okay.
And then they've also got another thing that's been a trendy flavor, not so much in ice cream, but just generally in other candies, is is like the Dreamsicle.
Yes, it is.
Have you tried the Dreamsicle Twizzlers?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so they're orange Twizzlers, and then in the middle there's like a cream in the middle of the Twizzler.
Okay.
So I want you to try them because the Twizzlers are different. Like the licorice part is softer.
Oh.
And I don't know it's because it needs to be to facilitate the cream.
Sure.
I really like them. The cream had a little bit of like a sugary grain to it, which I like.
Yeah.
Hope was not as crazy about them as I was. I really liked them, but I think you would like them.
Okay.
If you like Dreamsicle flavor,
Yeah.
you'll like
I
it.
also feel like I've seen a lot of like people trying to do the bomb pop flavor.
A lot of those things, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it caught on. Here's my theory. It first caught on with, oh my God, why am I spacing? The
Prime.
Primes. Thank
Yes.
you. It caught on with Prime, and then everybody's like, oh, this isn't a hard flavor to replicate. We can do this. And now everybody's doing some form of something with it.
I think though, of the stuff I've tried, Prime did the best with it.
I agree.
And I remember we got an emailer, sent us an email and said, Jay, you should try Prime. The Bomb Pop one tastes like a melted popsicle.
Yeah.
And that's the first one I tried, and it did. And I think that and the blue are my go-tos. They've come out with all these new wacky flavors, and none of them have really hit me like the Bomb Pop or the blue.
Yeah.
But I think they got it closest to feeling like I am drinking a Bomb Pop right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have not, I drank so much Prime last summer that this year I've been like, ugh.
Yeah.
I think I drank myself out of Prime for a little bit, but now and again I'll grab one. I like it. I like the original flavors. The new stuff is kind of like, should I be drinking something that glows in the dark?
Right. So are you saying you're a hipster Prime person?
Oh yeah, it was a ground floor of Prime. When their old albums are good.
Right. I will say, like, for me, because I had the energy drinks for a while. I've really been stuck for a while now on the Celsius's.
Celsius.
Yes. Like it'll either be like the blue raspberry in the 16-ounce cans, or the Atomic Vibe or the Astro Vibe, which they're kind of like, berry-ish, different varieties of berry. So like that's kind of just my sweet spot. So
it tastes like cigars and hand sanitizer?
More or less, yeah. But hey, they have no sugar, so they're healthy.
Exactly. Yes. Good old Barry. I thought a lot about Barry over the last week or two with Rhino passing away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. We were at the game. We went to the Cubs game Saturday when they all wore 23 and then lost to the freaking Orioles.
I've paid enough attention to baseball that I was like, wait, the Orioles suck again?
Yeah, it happened kind of quickly.
Yeah.
It's crazy how just having good young... I better not talk about this or I'm going to lose our Hawks audience.
Oh.
Don't worry. Having good young players is great forever. Okay. Let's break, and then I'll get to the fun. It's not really a taste test because I tasted it already, but I want to share my new find with people. But first, I'm going to tell you about our friends at Mazda of Orland Park, 159th Street. Right there. Can't miss it. If you know where Joey's Red Hots is, and if you're a fat, you know. It's like across the street, maybe a block or two east. Can't miss it. 8910 West 159th Street is the address. Just went in there last week for some service. Top-notch job. Wonderful experience. In and out the door in an hour. Got the oil changed. I said, hey, I do the air filters myself. You don't have to do that. I get free tire rotation because I got tires at Discount Tire. So those are free. So I'm like, no need to rotate the tires. I'll do that separately. Great, no problem. Here's what we recommend. You want to do this? Do this. I'm like, I'll do this. I'll do this. Not this. I'll get this next time. Boom. You're in and out. They send you a video of the entire thing, inspecting your brakes, undercarriage of your car, everything. And aside from the service, the Mazdas are awesome. I've got two. My next car will also be a Mazda. Rinse, repeat until I'm dead. So they're great cars. All of them that I own are from Mazda of Orland Park. Go to MazdaofOrlandPark.com. Okay, so yesterday, Sunday, we did a SummerSlam watch-along at CHGO. And Greg Boyson's partner, Stacy, brought in these Tapatio hot sauce Doritos. Now, these are really good. And I think sometimes when you hear hot sauce, you think Tabasco, which can be a little bit like too vinegary.
Sure.
Sometimes. This is not a Tabasco-y flavor of hot sauce. But you can see, pretty spicy. There's a lot of red on that Dorito.
Right.
So I'll crunch one.
And red means hot.
Correct. This is, aside from the Blazing Buffalo Ranch, my favorite spin-off Dorito.
Really?
Yes. If we're not counting Cool Ranch as a spin-off.
No,
Okay.
that's core at this point.
So I would say my rankings are Blazing Buffalo Ranch, Cool Ranch, and Tapatio. And then Original would fall under those.
Okay.
So they're hot, they're spicy, but here's the thing. Stacy also brought in the spicy sweet chili Doritos, which is the purple bag. And she said, grab some of those, grab some of the Tapachios, and eat them together. It was a symphony in my mouth, my friend. For whatever reason, the spicy sweet chili and the Tapachio Doritos combined perfectly. The sweet, the heat, it was excellent. I'll tell you, as of last night at the Jewels, Doritos are 2 for $7 for these size bags. So go get yourself some. Do the experiment yourself. Let us know what you think. I'm fatpod@gmail.com. And if you have any other Dorito combos you love, let us know via email. Let us know in the chat if you're watching on YouTube. I will say, too, like, Doritos are a perfect complement to a ham and cheese sandwich.
Yes.
Ruffles are a perfect complement to peanut butter and jelly. You wouldn't know.
Okay.
I also think Ruffles, peanut butter and jelly, and Diet Coke are perfect together.
Interesting.
I don't know why these flavor profiles meet, but for me, if I'm having a ham and cheese, Doritos are an essential. Like, I will start making one, see I don't have Doritos, and be like, crap.
You need something with a little bit of kick because ham and cheese can be kind of like, I don't
Yeah,
want to say not totally plain, but, mild.
yeah, that's probably a good way to put it. Yeah, a little bit mild, and it just gives it a little bit. And I do like crunching the chips on the sandwich.
Yeah.
So any kind of Dorito does well. I like the Cool Ranch the best on ham and cheese, but I'm not going to turn away any of them.
Right.
They're really good. The combos are excellent. So try the Tapatio and the spicy sweet chili together, or just get yourself 2 bags of Tapatio. 2 for $7 at the Jewels this week. That's a great deal because I'm looking at the price here on the bag. $6.29 for a single bag of Doritos. And that's like kind of what it is everywhere. And it's not the family bag. This is the 9 1/4 ounce bag. Like, this is the standard bag. And I will say it's pretty full, but
That's
$6.
crazy.
That's ridiculous. So 2 for $7 makes it a lot more palatable.
Yes, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, the last thing that I have is something that we just didn't get to last week,
I love this.
and it went viral, and it is so funny and so relatable.
Yes.
So this is the Outback Steakhouse reviews, where Diana, if you're listening and not watching on the YouTubes, first review is 1 star. Says, I am absolutely livid. My husband drove all the way to pick up our Outback order, and you people forgot the bloomin' onion. That was the only thing I wanted.
Yeah.
Second review.
Felt like she leaned into the you people part of it for the record, but that's
A little
just me.
bit, yeah. Thank God she didn't capitalize it like the forgot. In the second review, my fat husband ate the blooming onion. Now, interesting, it went from bloomin' to blooming in the second review. Ate the blooming onion in the car and lied. I'm sorry, and I don't know how to delete reviews.
I love that.
It's so perfect, but the thing is that I have questions.
Okay.
Who placed the order? Now, Diana makes it seem like she placed the order.
Yep.
The thing is, if you're Diana's husband, for one thing, you seem like a patient person.
Yes.
For another thing, if there's not a second order of the appetizer that you would like to snack on in the car,
Yeah.
and it would be evident if you sampled it before you got home, you can't do it. That's just, you have to wait. Now, if it's if it's like a large order of fries, okay, you can take a couple off the top.
Yeah. Skim off
and
the
be
top.
fine.
Yeah.
But to eat the entire onion is when there's only one ordered, and that's the signature item of that place.
Yeah.
Even I can't endorse that.
No, I agree with you. Like,
So if the husband placed the order, though, and you knew this was a possibility, you have to order a second one,
right.
and you have to dispose of the receipt so that you don't have the evidence that you had the second one,
Yes.
and then the garbage gets mixed in with all the other garbage in there and whatever, and things can get lost in the shuffle. That's if you have your heart set on that, that's how you have to do it.
Yeah, you're right. Like, look, you can't, again, fries off the top. Maybe if you get a big enough order of chicken nuggets or tenders, you can take one of those.
Sure.
If you're going to Outback, let's be real.
Yeah.
They've got steak. It's fine. You're going for the bloomin' onion.
Yes.
So you can't order a bloomin' onion and then eat it on the way home with none left for anybody. Also, opening that on the road, first of all, Ritu pecked for being able to eat that on the road. His steering wheel has to be disgusting.
Oh my God. It's awful.
But you cannot do that. Like, that's a massive offense.
Yeah.
No way in hell. Rush says, I hope this review is real.
Same.
And it's effing amazing. She called her husband fat. Which to me we're talking about true crime again here, and this is a true crime case. If he's truly fat, he knows.
Yeah.
There's got to be a cover up involved here.
Oh.
You can't just say, they forgot the bloomin' onion. Brother, if you're fat, you would not have left without knowing the bloomin' onion was in there. Mm-hmm. So you knew that when you were going to eat that, you were going to get caught. There's no way in hell anyone leaves an Outback that ordered a bloomin' onion to go and doesn't look to make sure is the payload in the bag.
So, are we saying that the bloomin' onion was the final wedge put between these two, and now there's a divorce, or that the next time they order it, Diana's husband better be careful because, they always say for whatever reason, women are more likely to poison than men. So
they kill you slowly.
It would be very apt if there was just a part of the bloomin' onion that was poisoned the next time they got it. And that ends up being his downfall.
Hey, I mean, it's going to kill you eventually anyway.
Right.
I just, the other thing too, let's be real. By taking a bloomin' onion to go, you're reducing the quality of said onion by like 40%.
Yeah.
Because all the crunch is gone. You're just dealing with soggy breading at that point.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that you have to eat there.
Yeah. And maybe
Great call.
As a fat now, maybe that's his mindset of, look, I'm disrespecting the bloomin' onion if I don't eat it in its best form. And if there's some left when I get home, great. If there's not, I had to have it in its best form. That's what we paid for. Next time, Diana will come with me to Outback and we'll dine in. Or just take it to go and eat it in the car if you don't want to pay the tips. But it's interesting. It's interesting. Rush says, if it's real, I'm guessing he was going to have a little, then got carried away in a long light or a freight train. Yes.
Possible.
We have all been there. Mm-hmm. But a whole ass bloomin' onion, that's a lot of food.
Yeah.
I just can't stop thinking about that steering wheel. It's got to be so disgusting. Dude,
when I was take his car to get detailed the next day.
When I was working like morning show at the Score, Murph and Fred, I would you're done by 8, so you drive home and get McDonald's breakfast on the way home.
Yeah.
I worked that show for like a month. My steering wheel was just like I could just slick oil off of my so gross. Yeah, and Russ says good luck the next day. Yeah, it's not the only thing that's gonna be blooming. That is rough. All right, I got one more thing I want to share too before we get to Ask a Fat. Rick, you can sit the segment out. This is real. This is happening. A Reese's and Oreos collab. Now, I'm more excited about the peanut butter cup, which appears to be a chocolate peanut butter cup with a Oreo crammed into it.
Yeah.
It looks really good. And what I can't tell is the box on the bottom, is that an ice cream sandwich or is that just a regular cookie?
Let's see.
Because they have peanut butter Oreos. I think that's an ice cream sandwich.
I don't know. It just says chocolate sandwich cookie.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, it's a weird box to put it in, but
yeah.
And you already have peanut butter Oreo.
Yeah.
But hey, I will say.
Speaking of, shout out to our lonely friend Fat Kid Deals.
Yes. Well, he's on it again.
Oh, I know.
Assless chaps and other things that go with that available.
I feel like it's getting more frequent too.
Yeah. I like when he calls it something it's not.
Yes, but is fully acknowledging.
Like yoga swing for bedroom.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think that's what that is.
Oh.
And people call him on it and then he retweets it.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Just keep it away from my old college roommate. One day, so we're in it's kind of a corner unit. So you walk in, think of it like a pie shape. There's a bedroom with 2 beds on each side of the door. And then you take 3 steps in and you're in more of a common area.
Okay.
And there's seating on each side. So I'm in the left bedroom, just like doing whatever on my computer, middle of the day, middle of the week. And on the other side,
Jacking it.
no, not at that point.
Not that particular day.
No, not that particular day. In the other room, like I knew one of my roommates was home, but I didn't realize his girlfriend was over.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, I just hear the, and I'm like, what just happened? There was a swing set up on an armoire. And everybody hit the floor.
Oh my.
Yeah. And
Do
they
you
tried
need
to
that
play
in
it off.
college?
What?
Do you need something like that in college?
You shouldn't. I mean, this guy was a little extra. Like,
yeah, but that stuff comes into play later when you're trying to like spice up the monotony of a relationship that you've had for 30 years or something, right? Like, me and Hope have been married since 2008. We're not at the basket stage yet. You know what I mean? Like, I think we still got like 10, 15 more years if I live that long before I need to like, okay, time to call out the big guns to keep this interesting. But like, yeah, oh man, college is crazy, man. Those walls in college, no, they're paper thin.
Yep.
It's paper mache basically holding the building up.
Mm-hmm.
This might be too much, but whatever. It's late. I had a roommate that was, so I lived in a section, so it was a common area, and then there were two singles.
Okay.
So common area, two singles, and the doubles flanked the singles.
Oh, okay.
So I had a single. One of my roommates had a double, and he was on a top bunk, and it was right next to the air conditioning vent.
Okay.
And every time, him and his girlfriend, I'm like, I can hear everything, every sound, everything. Like,
yeah.
Well,
Well,
I'm just gonna go because I don't want to do that to them, and
yeah.
it's like I'm like, hey, your bed's right by the vent, and he's like, nice. He could not have cared less. I think he was actually more excited that I could hear it. Like, I believe you that it's happening. Trust me, I can tell it's happening. Congratulations. Yes. But just know I can hear everything.
That's
as if
funny.
I have headphones on and I'm in the room with you. Like, you know, it's yeah. Anyway, good times. All right, that's all I got. So we should get to Ask a Fat. Before we do, we want to tell you about our friends at Nick and Ivy Brewing in
Sure, they
downtown.
love this transition.
Yeah, exactly. 1026 South State Street, right next to Lewis University. You can't miss it. Big week going on at Nick and Ivy, as always. Blues and Brews Wednesday at 7, Thursday, $5 pints from 3 to 7. They're doing a fundraiser for the Homer Junior Women's Club on Thursday as well. Live music on Saturday. And then on Sunday, just keep in mind, they have a private party till 2, so they won't be open until after 2 for the public. But it's going to be a great thing. And then their anniversary weekend is coming up on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So a release of a couple barrel-aged stouts, live music going on there. They're going to be at the market. There's going to be a food pop-up, yoga and brew. So, Rick, if we're targeting a weekend to go, maybe that's when we go to celebrate the Nick and Ivy anniversary.
Yeah.
We owe them a visit. So check them out, 1026 South State Street in downtown Lockport. Go to nickivybrewing.com or check out their Facebook page, facebook.com/Nick and Ivy Brewing. That's NIKANDIVY Brewing. All right, shall we ask the Fats?
Let's do it.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It's been 1 week since my last confession.
Okay, my son. What is your confession?
I'm fat.
All right, we have no voicemails today. If you want to leave us one, 708-858-3314. Before we start, a couple people emailed regarding the audio issues that we had last week. Apologies for that. Didn't notice it until it was too late. Everything was looking normal on my board, but on the recording, it was way off. So it should be better this week. If not, I'll continue to try to fix it. But I'm gonna, if it doesn't look normal this week, I will go in and fix it manually, which sucks, but I'll do it because I don't want it to sound like ass. Because when it sounds like ass, you just turn it off, and we don't want that. All right. First email here is from Brian in Glendale Heights. He says, Jay, I was at my nephew's baseball game a couple weeks ago at St. Xavier University. After the game and being so close, good move, we headed over to Los Angeles for the first time. And he says, slight pause for the bell, which I appreciate. We got the standard pizza of sausage and onion. If this was the pizza you grew up on, then I tip my cap to you, sir. Not many are as fortunate to have that quality of pizza growing up on. And then he says, Rick, last podcast you mentioned Cold Stone in downtown Naperville. Sadly, that location is now closed. Noticed that on my last trip there a month or so ago. Fret not, there is an Andy's on Ogden Avenue not that far away.
Yeah, I noticed that there wasn't any sort of signage up there. There's a little bit of, there's like work being done on a couple of those buildings on that stretch of, I believe that's Jefferson. But I wasn't sure if it was just like temporarily closed while they're doing some work, or if that's closed. So it's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame. Like I do love Cold Stone, but there's so many dessert options in downtown Naperville that, I mean, there's other places to get ice cream. You can get chocolates. You can get cookies. You can get whatever your heart desires somewhere in that area.
Yeah, that is a capital of good food.
Mm-hmm. All right, this one is from Daniel. What are your thoughts on this? Maybe this method will come to everyday life. Jay, would you be able to sample from his most famous... Wait, what?
There's a picture that goes along with this, so I'll share it with you.
Okay.
So the method that Daniel is describing comes from a Twitter account called Weird World. And as we know, Twitter accounts like Weird World, accurate all the time.
Yeah.
It says, researchers at Penn State, led by geoscientist Christopher House, had developed a system using anaerobic digestion to break down human waste and the methane gas, which is then used to grow a protein-rich bacterium called Methylococcus capsulatus. This bacterium, which is already used as an animal feed on Earth, produces a microbial goo that is 52% protein and 36%
Band
fat.
name in high school.
Potentially suitable as a nutritional supplement for astronauts. This process was tested with artificial waste and is not yet ready for space flight, but shows promise for recycling waste in the food for long duration missions. So basically what this is saying is scientists, if Weird World is correct on Twitter, they have found a way to make poopy food.
No.
Yeah, I'll just die instead.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Think I'm good.
Don't need that in my life.
Nope.
But thank you for the thought. But what Daniel says is...
who's going to taste test that?
Did it
Not
work?
me.
Did it work? No.
No.
It didn't work. Like we do these reads on CHGO for Mando.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you wear Mando, your grundle odor level is a 0. It's like, who tests that? Does someone just get up under your nuts and smell to see if you're like, what a terrible job.
Oh, God.
The Grundle Sniffers Union of America,
Right.
apparently.
Yeah. It's the taint test.
But here's what Daniel says. Maybe this method will come to everyday life. Jay, you'd be able to sample from your Crap Your Pants Ranch example. And Rick said, you care to reincarnate that one from the day you blew up your then future in-laws bathroom. The possibilities are endless.
Oh, man. We actually, Sam and I went to the place that that caused that incident.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Beso Mi Taco, and the place is fantastic. We were able to go in there, each got a giant burrito suizo with margaritas, and enjoyed ourselves, and it was a great meal, and no giant rush to a bathroom. We were
Good
able
job.
to get home just safe.
Nice. And Ben says, is there a nut option? That's wrong, Ben. This is
Right.
a family podcast, damn it.
Clearly today. Yeah. This is now mind you, I think I'm to blame for this. So.
Probably.
All right. This last one from Matt. Hey, Rick and Jay, thank you for continuing to fill my library with fresh fatness. I know that I really love this show since I've started checking Twitter on Mondays to see if you guys are going live that night, even if I can't catch it live. Jay, best wishes to you and your family during a difficult time. I wanted to shout out Josh's Hot Dogs, 873 Sanders Road in Northbrook. This place is anything but just hot dogs. My favorite is their flat top burger that you can get as a single, double, or triple. Also great Italian beef with peppers. Or how about a Greek chicken pita slathered in tzatziki sauce? Fries are solid, and they will refill your drink for free. Machine is behind the counter. They also have chopped cheese. Think it's a New York thing.
Yes. Who was somebody emailed us about chopped cheese a while ago.
Yeah.
So this place, I just looked it up. Josh's Hot Dogs. Again, 873 Sanders Road in Northbrook. 265 reviews, 4.4 stars. That's really good.
Yeah.
And this looks like just your run-of-the-mill, hot dog joint in a plaza. If I'm ever in Northbrook, I will check out Josh's. I got to say, I don't have a lot of good hot dog options either by me at home or near work. Unless I want Portillo's, which is fine, but sometimes I just want something different. Like the West Loop needs a hot dog stand, like a legitimate, there's Al's, but to me, if I'm going to Al's, I'm getting beef.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Freddy's is really far south. That's Bridgeport.
Yeah.
And I sometimes stop off there. By the way, next week, I got to try the Freddy's Pizza Puff, which I've never had. Apparently, it is killer.
Oh.
So that will be reviewed on the next Time Fat podcast. That's
okay.
for sure.
And Matt continues, also, I always hear you guys stopping at a Walgreens. Would love for you to do a taste test of some of the new gummy candies. Their peelable mango gummy went viral in 23, and they've expanded their flavors. Oh, and I work for Walgreens, so I'm partial.
So I had the peel. Have you tried these peelable gummies?
I don't think so.
So there's a thicker layer of, I don't know. It's not fondant, but it is edible. But it's a thicker gummy that you can kind of rip through, and then it's a softer gummy in the middle. I tried the banana ones, and they were good. They taste like Banana Runts, if you like Banana Runts. Banana Runts. Dun, 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 dun.
God damn it. My brain did the exact same thing.
But those peel gummies are good. I do say the inside's a little bit soft for me. Okay. So I end up usually just eating them whole and not peeling them. But that's just me. Yeah.
Also, Northbrook, that's a spot that's even just a little far north for me to have too much of a grasp of at this point.
Yeah, Northbrook. I'm trying to see. Not super familiar.
Yeah.
West of Glencoe. That's far.
Yeah. I've been up there a few times because one of my good friends from college who actually recently got engaged. So congrats, Andrea and Kevin.
Nice.
Andrea is from up there. So I've been out there a few times, but not consistently.
Yeah, and if I'm that close to Highland Park, I'm going to Once Upon a Bagel. God, I love that place.
Yeah.
All right. Look at us, under an hour.
Wow.
So that's the first time in years.
It really is. I mean, to be fair, this is one of the few times where we were I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. And we actually, by our standards, kind of lived up to that.
Yeah.
But whatever. Every once in a while, screw it.
We were honestly unprepared. One of those weeks.
Right. Follow us on all of our social media at I'm Fat Pod, imfatpod@gmail.com, 708-858-3314 to leave us a voicemail. Check out Spotify if you like. You can listen to the podcast, or you can watch the podcast there. That's always a great option. I'mFatMerch.com to get our merch. We're starting to transition out of the summer element a bit. I need to get myself another, even though the summer is we're on the back half of summer. I need a new Fat Guy Summer shirt.
Oh, yeah, it's a classic. That's one of our better sellers.
Yes, absolutely. And it needs to be in the lighter blue. It's just classic that way. Or you can search other people's stuff on TeePublic, but still use our link and we get a kickback when you get stuff.
Yep.
YouTube.com/I'mFatPodcast. Subscribe, like each video. And if you're watching live, thank you. If you're an audio listener, totally get it. That's the way I am with most of my podcasts. But, throw us on a tab that, you can mute and just let us roll and go episode for episode for episode. So we get those, hours consumed, because consumption is a good thing.
Name of the
And
game.
then subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe to the regular podcast feed and leave the old 5-star rating and review. And the best thing you can do is check out our sponsors, Mazda of Orland Park, Fredo's Culinary Kitchen, and Nick and Ivy Brewing. So for Jay, I'm Rick, and this is the I'm Fat Podcast.
French toast, grilled cheese, and ham sandwich.